everyone, so today I'll be doing some white aesthetic kind of texture packs, and I absolutely love like the white aesthetics in general. Alright, so this first one is Snowpaws 32X, and I believe it was made by Wisterix for Lunnarr. It's just absolutely marvelous. As you can see, there's like little fish that have a little glint on it for the iron and gold. Oh my gosh, and the beds are so cute. They have that little profile on it of little cats. I'm not really sure if this is supposed to be from like a cartoon or something, but it's just so cute in general. And as you can see, the wool is like cross-hatched, and it kind of gives it that more of a kitten effect. The crosshair is tremendously big, which is kind of interesting because it's like contrast with most of the more simplistic kind of crosshairs. Now I think the crosshair is okay, like it's just a little bit big for my liking. Oh, and the TNT's white, which is absolutely stunning. Now the GUI and hotbar and everything is marvelous. Like you can clearly see there's like lots of effort and lots of like stuff put into it to make it look very nice and aesthetic. Okay, that guy's doing what he wants. The diamonds are like black, which is so cool, I think. Okay, this guy doesn't even know what he's doing. The night sky just goes perfect, like sparkly, but also it just has like a nice aesthetic to it. It feels like a snowy night, almost like the name kind of gives off. Oh my gosh, and these swords are like really cool because they just have like that white hilt to it. This is what the golden apples look like. They are so aesthetic, and everything about it is just like almost, I'm not sure if it's a cat or maybe it's a bell. It might be a bell, never mind. But anyways, it's just super nice and like clean and everything, so I just really think they did a great job on this pack. Now for people who want like a white texture pack but don't want very like grayscale or monotone, and they just want like a little bit of white to it, this is perfect because it just has that nice white kind of hotbar GUI kind of thing, and everything is just still like the same color in the general realm of being the same color. And also this is what the breakage looks like when you have like little particles. It's like almost like little cats. I don't know, I just noticed like little small cats or something. Here's what the iron sword looks like. I just bought it to show you guys. It's very white, it's like really white, and I think that's very aesthetic. It goes with the whole kind of pack feel. Oh my gosh, and then the sound effects are just so cool, and a lot of the stuff like the particles are like default. In any case, they did a great job on this pack, and the particles like they're hearts right now, which is really cool. Okay, that was not nice red. Anyways, here's what the inventory looks like. There's like the white for the kind of regeneration or showing any effects that you have on you, and then I'm just gonna buy some iron armor, and it just looks like white, you know, so you can still see the color from the top, which is nice. Oh my gosh, and the fireballs are like kitten balls. They're so cute. I just love it because it's like white and super aesthetic that way. Here's what the quick buys and like all of the stuff you can purchase in the shop. I just think all of it's like a white kind of undertones at least. Oh my gosh, I do believe that the potions have like little bows on it, which is so cute, I think. And when you buy diamond armor, it's like black because it kind of goes with that like monochromatic but not too extreme kind of, which I just really respect and love. Oh my gosh, I just love the wool, how it kind of gives that kitten kind of aesthetic, and then the blocks for the wood are kind of just like horizontal almost, and it just gives it a nice look to it as well. The emeralds have a little glint to them as well. Like all the ores kind of just have a general nice glint. Oh yeah, and then when I bought the pickaxe and just the tools in general, they have a white hilt, and I just think that gives it more solid color base, which is really nice. And I love how they didn't make everything like really super white, so like you can still see clearly the block colors. Okay, so I just bought a knockback stick, and it's all white. The iron sword's fully white, and there's just like a little bit of a darker hilt, which is cool to give contrast. Okay, that actually worked. That was funny. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, I literally just fireballed them off. Okay, I think it just fell in the void, but anyways, this Snowpaws 32X is so aesthetic. Has a nice white feel to it if you really want that almost monotone, but not really monotone. And just the GUI and hotbar are very fancy in general. Alright, so this next pack is almost like a default kind of white color take for like the default pack or whatever. And it is made by Prxstxn. I don't really know what it's called. I think it's just called like Prxstxn's pack. And as you can see, the hotbar is like white and just like almost default take. This is what the iron looks like. It's kind of like striped almost, and it's a 16X pack with some like colors maybe being a little bit higher res. The crosshair is interesting because I've never really seen it. It's like a star or like an eye. Okay, the diamonds are also black, and then just the diamond like blocks and everything are the same color, which is almost like a default take on just like monochrome colors, but not really in general. I don't know. And then the shears are like, they're kind of like details almost. I don't really know how to see it. And then the night sky I'm using right now is really aesthetic, like the last one. It's like stars and everything. Okay, so this is what the fireballs look like, and they're a little bit different from default. And then the TNT just looks generally the same, and the golden apples are black, which is really nice. It kind of matches that aesthetic. The wool kind of being this grid helps with building, I guess, just in general. Okay, that was funny. Wait, did he just like lag back? Okay, that works, I guess. Anyways, I mean, it is low fire, at least I know now. Now, if you're looking for kind of a monochrome colored, but also kind of like default take, then this is definitely a good choice, as it kind of incorporates both that kind of unique style of monochrome with the kind of darker and then white kind of aesthetic, so I just really like that in general. And also like the sky, like for the night sky, I'm using probably all night skies for these. They just look really nice paired with all of the texture pack just in general. It kind of gives off that nice vibe of monotone aesthetic almost, I don't know. And the particles are pretty nice as well, as you can see when I was hitting. So yeah, this is a great choice for those who want like a 16x kind of lower res, but like PvP pack, definitely. Now here, I just bought iron armor. It kind of looks like, you know, default almost. There's like a dark undertone to it almost. These are what the emeralds look like. They're pretty default standard, you know. The beds, I'm pretty sure, are kind of just like more detailed than these 16x kind of feel, which is interesting because everything else is more default. That's more like a gradient, and there's like the same color red, which is nice. Okay, this guy is just doing what he wants. Did he buy a stone sword? I think he did. Okay, so yeah, the particles look, they're like really beautiful. I just love that kind of aesthetic, and especially the swords being like shorter and kind of makes it really nice in general. Oh my gosh, okay, so the stick is like kind of thick almost, I don't know. It's an interesting like knockback stick because it just has like a different feel to it as well. If you're looking for more of a grayscale almost, but just keeping within the white kind of aesthetic, this pack is definitely a good choice, as it kind of incorporates both that default kind of PvP look mixed with the kind of personality-wise white and like almost kind of black as well aesthetic. I feel like it's almost more of a white pack just because it has that white GUI and everything, which is very interesting. Okay, that guy just fell in the void. I was just gonna void. Alright, so this last one is called Black and White, and I believe it's by Mixy. I think that's how it's pronounced. And the hotbar and just GUI is very default, but also white take on it. And I love the hearts, absolutely. Very white aesthetic and just really clean in general for a 16x pack. Like, it's really detailed, but like in a nice way. Now, a lot of the stuff is just default, as you can see, like the ingots and everything, they're default, and then the beds are default as well, which is okay. I think it's just good for a PvP pack in general. Again, it's like a monochromatic take with like default almost in it too. Although the sky is absolutely beautiful. I'm using the night sky right now, and it just has that nice little fluffy feel almost. I don't know. Okay, that was really funny. That guy just fell in the void. I don't even know. He just like jumped. It was weird. But anyways, the crosshair is not my favorite as it's boxed, but it's a little bit different from the ones that I really don't like. Like, I can tolerate this one because there's like a kind of plus sign inside of the box, which is really nice so that you can kind of just use it easier. Oh my gosh, the golden apples are to die for. They almost look like vaporwave almost. It's like black and white, like blackout kind of, just because it has that like white outline, which I think is such like a personality factor. I just love it so much. As you can tell, I just love what they did with the golden apples, and also these swords are just really nice with the black hilts. It just gives it that more of a definition. The contrast between the black and white is like immaculate. As you can see, like the diamonds, they have that outline as well. I think that gives it a nice special effect. It's like simple, but yeah, it does the trick. It's like really nice. The inventory is so vibrant and luminescent just because of the contrast between the black and the white. I love the ender pearl. I like just everything that has that outline of white to it. Like, definitely the ender pearl looks so cool. Oh my goodness, the potions are so itty bitty. They're so cute and tiny. I just love it. Now, just in general, the contrast and the kind of brightness of the white just gives it such a supernatural almost effect, like an ethereal, like, I don't really know. It's just so nice in general, and the particles are really nice. They're pretty standardized, not to be too harsh on the eyes, and although they're not like black and white necessarily, it just kind of goes with the pack. Okay, so I just bought an iron sword, and the hilt again is black, but like it's like a black and white. Okay, so I just had to buy the diamond armor. I really wanted to see this. This is like such a vibe. Like, oh my goodness, I absolutely love this pack so much, just because, oh my gosh, the armor, the sword, everything is just so nice, and definitely fits the white aesthetic perfectly and prominently, which is really nice to see in a pack. I think this pack is definitely like fresh, new, and like just unique overall. Oh my goodness, okay. That was close. Ooh, the saturation hearts are really unique as well, just because it has that white outline for the yellowness, which is very interesting to see, and I love the diamond blocks. I love just everything in this pack that has that kind of white outline. Okay, that works. Okay, I don't think green's coming back anyways. Oh my goodness, yes, we got the full set. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. The sword, just to die for. Alright, so we are going in. Let's see how this goes. It turns out. I love how just small just the potions are in general. It looks so cute and itty bitty, just really nice. Let's just do this real quick. Okay, I think GG, this, yeah, it's probably screwed. I have like everything. Okay, GG. I was so stacked there, what the heck. But anyways, like everything about this pack is just really aesthetic, very clean, and definitely a vibe in general.